As you can see, this is a live video on the Heritage Route A. Very, very comfortable vehicle. And I say it anyway because I want it's my video. Very professional crew, very friendly, brilliant route. Anyone watching this thinking of travelling on the route, they genuinely should. They really should. We'll be departing here in about 3 minutes. This of course is Waterloo, the carriage road. By the end, to the left of the picture is Waterloo station. There's our friendly driver, they're getting ready to warm up for us to leave. You can see this is proper Route Master. I've been reliably informed it has got the original Leyland engine in it. It's RM1957. And it does have the original sounding engine in it as well. So if you're ever up in London, I reckon anybody watching this, I recommend anybody to come travel on it. It is a lovely route. My departure times from Waterloo is 12:27. I think just here you can hear the proper engine there. Probably got one of the best seats in the house for this journey. This is Waterloo Station by York Road for those of you watching that want to know where we are. As most people know me know well, I'm passionate about London's history and London's heritage, and this route they're doing a really good job of bringing back the good times of the old buses. Oh, good afternoon, Paul. This video is probably up your street actually. We were talking about the Route Master when I was down in Yarmouth with yourself. Well, on this trip I'm very lucky that we've got a really good professional crew on this one. We're going to be broadcasting a whole round trip from Waterloo back to Waterloo. Fares are very reasonable. It's £2.50 for a single, £5 round trip and £7.50 for the whole day. So anyone watching this thinking of having a ride, they run 7 days a week. I recommend it to anybody. Vehicles are clean, everyone that I've seen, in fact everyone on here are friendly people, and they're doing an excellent job. Coming up to the right of us is actually another route master. As you can all feel, it's such a smooth journey. Normally when I'm doing my live bus video, I have to hold the camera very steady, but this is such a smooth journey. I'm literally just resting the camera on the edge of the window. It's just such a smooth, comfortable journey on this route. We are of course by the old international side of Waterloo here. Very smooth pull away from the lights there. Very smooth braking there also. This is what you need when you get on a route master. Proper, being comfortable vehicle, very smooth driving. I mean, I've got a can of Coke next to me. You wouldn't believe me being on a bus with a can of Coke. I'm not even spilling a drop of the can. And resting next to me. Such a smooth journey. You can probably see from the camera's not been shook once. It's such a smooth, comfortable journey. Yeah, Michael, it is great. Honestly, you're someone like me who loves good value. You can get on these, you can run up and down them. £7.50 for the whole day. We're coming up to Big Ben on the left of our camera. For those of you watching this, yes, I am Chris Biscuit from the Hit Mix on Thunder Radio. And Thunder Radio London do support this route. And of course, the conductors on here are very friendly as well. You get told where you are. There's no reason for anybody not to want to travel on these buses. There really is no reason for anybody to not want to travel on this route. We've got Big Ben there coming up by the edge of us on the left of your camera. I do believe we passed the London Eye as well. We do actually. I was thinking to move the camera round. If you can probably look, folks, there is the London Eye as we come over Westminster Bridge. Obviously, you've still got the old-fashioned adverts inside the vehicle as well. When we get back to all, I'll show you how clean and the vehicle is inside. So obviously, you want to see the sights as we travel along the bridge. For those of you watching, wonder where we are. This is Westminster Bridge. Even now, it's such a smooth ride over the bridge. The Houses of Parliament coming to the left. The best value tour in London. You're quite right, Paul. Life does not get any better than a route master. next time you're in London, I'll definitely, if it's a day that I'm off, I'll definitely come up here and show you the route. Obviously you know the route, but it's a route anyone has got to travel on when they're in London. When I bought a day ticket, which I think is excellent value, even if you want to do a round trip, you can buy a ticket for that. And you don't have to do it online, you can buy your ticket when you get on the bus. It's a good old-fashioned service. Doesn't get much better than this. Route Master, sun's shining. And travelling through one of the greatest cities in the world. We'll be going round by Parliament and by Parliament Square in a moment. Then on our way to Trafalgar Square and up to Piccadilly Circus to come back round to Waterloo. To hear the sound of the Leyland engine as we come around from the traffic lights. Now by Parliament Square. The view, as you can see, all the way around is brilliant. And if you sit in your houses right now thinking, what do I do for the afternoon? I will say hello to Alex Wayne for you in a moment. Anyone sitting in their houses thinking what to do for the afternoon, this great route runs till 5 o'clock in the evening, even if you want to come up for the afternoon. I will recommend it, and it runs 7 days a week. So any of you from outside London coming up for the day, I recommend you come and travel on this route. For the Route Master fans like myself, I'll spin the camera around, there's another one there.
Where's the station?
I mean, just look how, when the inside, if I spin the camera around briefly for the inside, it looks so nice as well. The vehicle is in immaculate condition, and I mean immaculate. I'm very well, thank you, Paul. I just fancied a ride on this particular classic, but it is something that it's got to be seen to be believed. That's why I'm doing this particular video for you all. I mean, in this respect, I'm lucky that we have a really good, friendly. For those of you who remember the old days, it's like travelling back in time on here. It's been run comfortably, very comfortable, smooth journey. Everyone that I've spoken to, very friendly people, doing an excellent job. So I say, anybody watching this has got a free moment this weekend or any weekend, come up and just have a ride. Tell your friends and family about the route as well. That's a must. Tell as many people as you can it's here. Very reasonable to ride on these London icons as well.
Down Street, Horse Guards.
Much cheaper to get on these buses. Wayne, when you're down in London, I recommend you and the boys take a trip on this, because honestly, it's a brilliant route. Just look at the excited people there taking the photos of the vehicle. It is really one of the, for me to enjoy myself and spend money is rare, but this is brilliant, a brilliant service. Very, very busy, unpopular service as well. So I'd say get here as early as you can to have a ride on there. It is such an icon of London, these. All the happy people enjoying themselves. Look. Of course, when I finish this video, it'll be live on my page for anyone to view the journey anytime that they like. But anybody watching this, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I recommend anyone coming down, travelling on it and having a nice ride through some of London's history. And when you travel on it, send some good comments to the company about the great staff that run it, because they're all doing an amazing job. Of course, I'll be mentioning it myself on my radio show Monday night, 9 PM. There'll be some good information about the route there. Great chat as well, but I recommend anybody travelling on this route. Of course, we're now coming up to Trafalgar Square. There, of course, in front of the bus is Nelson's Column. Shout out to anyone from Amulet Security, because obviously that's who I work for, and we're based at Trafalgar Square. Again, such a smooth pull away from the lights there. You could honestly sit on this bus and do a crossword and not jog your pen in any way. It's such a comfortable journey. To the right, I'll spin the camera over once more for you. There's Trafalgar Square. There's one of the iconic lions of Trafalgar Square. Of course, on our way back round from Piccadilly Circus, we'll be seeing the lions a little bit more closely. To the left, you've got the old underground public subway tunnel from Charing Cross, which sadly at the moment is closed. Of course, we're now coming up on Trafalgar Square itself. We always stop at the first stop here, which is the same as the number 9. Note how clean the entire vehicle is. Even adds a traditional bell call on the top as well. Everything on here, the vehicle's been lovingly restored and it is comfortable, clean, professional. For me, it's absolutely fantastic service. They're all doing an amazing job. coming up towards Piccadilly Circus. This of course is Regent Street by St James's.
St. James and Piccadilly Circus.
Here's the famous Piccadilly television screens. You do see so many great London icons when you travel on this particular route. Welcome to anyone just joining us on this live video. We're of course now at Piccadilly Circus. The ride range is very reasonable. You can get a day ticket for £7.50, or it's a return for £5, or singles £2.50. Obviously I'll send you a copy of the information sheet that I've got, but I recommend it to anybody. It is very, very reasonable. You and the boys, when you're in London, you will love it. Crews are all professional people anyway. I recommend it to anybody. Like I say, it is very reasonably priced as well. Hopefully at the end, if there's time, I'll get Alex to explain it to you live as well, why, because it is a brilliant route. As you can see from the video, because I know you've been watching it since the start, it's a comfortable, smooth journey as well. It's a very, very busy route as well. And it's doing really well, so I hope the success of it really does continue. They're all doing an absolutely amazing job. Obviously I don't film the inside of the bus too often, so I don't want to upset the too many people that are on it, because it's such an amazing route and it's very, very popular as well. Come up by the Tiger nightclub. Near the Haymarket now. back towards Trafalgar Square now. To the right is Canada House. To the left is the National Gallery. So on this route you do really pass some sights of London. And it's a great hop on and off route. If you see anywhere you like, hop off, and always check the time of the service on the way back. It shouldn't be too difficult because everyone that runs it is friendly and always happy to answer any questions that you have. Hospitality on here since I got on early is absolutely fantastic. 5 stars, top class service. Let's take a moment to appreciate the proper old Route Master chugging engine as we sit here just before Trafalgar Square. Come around the Trafalgar Square, you can see the statues on the plinth there. There's the famous Trafalgar Square fountain in the middle. But that's welcoming and refreshing today. If I spin the camera around slowly, you've got the other side of Canada House. We'll be coming past the lines of Trafalgar Square in a moment, and on our way back towards Westminster, up Parliament Square, and back over Westminster Bridge past the London Eye. All that to come on this absolutely fantastic tour of London's landmarks. I hope anybody watching this video is enjoying themselves just as much as I am broadcasting to you all. We're now back at the front by Trafalgar Square. As you can see, there's one of the lions on the plinth. And up there is Nelson on his column, thinking I wish I was on the Route Master and not on my column today. There's a lion standing guard at Trafalgar Square. We'll be getting a closer picture of the lion as we move off. There, just as I spin the camera around in just perfect time, we have another Route Master on the afternoon tea bus service. The afternoon tea tour is brilliant, but the Route A, which is what I'm travelling on today, is very good value for money. Anybody just joining us, thinking I'd like to travel on that route, details are at the start of the video, or I'll take the route information at the end of the video. We're now coming around. I'm just going to spin the camera once more, just so you can get a better view of the line of Trafalgar Square. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, this line is tame. And you've even got Nelson's Column there as we come round. And look, there you go, just for you guys, another line on Trafalgar Square. This is of course Whitehall, for those asking where we are now. For those of you who just joined us, this is a live video of the Route A, fully supported by myself, Chris Bradford, and all of those at Thunder Radio London, one of the newest online stations. We're here supporting the Route A, which is running between Waterloo and the Piccadilly Circus. As we get closer to Whitehall and the House of Parliament, you see Big Ben. Of course, the bell is called Big Ben. It's actually the Elizabeth Tower, but it's more known in local circles as Big Ben. Welcome to anyone just joining us on this live video of the Route A service. Our current vehicle is RM1957, running along the Route A between Waterloo and Piccadilly Circus. We're running back towards Waterloo at the moment. As you can hear there, it's still got the traditional bell, and I'll zoom up once more, we've still got the original bell cord on it. This vehicle's in immaculate condition. Just turn the camera around as we come past the cenotaph. Now at Westminster Station, for those of you looking at the area where we are. This is probably one of the best ways to travel around London on a classic Route Master bus. Anyone just joining us, I recommend anybody travel on this route. It is very reasonably priced. You've even got a classic advert inside the vehicle as well. Being run exceptionally, and it's running exceptionally to time as well. It's a proper bus, this. It's got the original Leyland engine in it. There'll be a lot more info on the route. I will be mentioning it live on Monday night on my Thunder Radio rate show, The Hit Mix. There'll be lots of pictures, obviously, on our website, www.facebook.com/hitmixshow161. There's going to be a lot of publicity on this excellent service, which is doing really well, and it deserves to have as much publicity as possible. Anyone watching this thinking of coming to London, it's got to be done. £2.50 for a single trip, £5 for a round trip, and £7.50 for a day. We're now turning left onto Westminster Bridge. There's coming up with the Elizabeth Tower. Right, in fact, here is the Elizabeth Tower. Just ahead of us here, and Big Ben on the top. I have to say, Big Ben is keeping to perfect time since its restoration. If you look carefully, it's actually got the original handbrake on it, and this vehicle has been lovingly restored and is in excellent condition. I didn't know that. A little bit of history for us watching. Duncan's spot on the bottom. It used to be called the Queen Anne Tower. Always nice to get some interesting information on this video, or any of my videos, but this one is a special video showcasing this brilliant London icon, which is here. It runs 7 days a week. Absolutely brilliant service. I think the first bus is at 10:30 from Waterloo, and that only runs 10:30, 11:30 and 12:30 from Waterloo every hour. I think the last one is 5:30, but the information can be found on the website. But I recommend anybody that's in London, even if you don't want to look at the website, always stop and ask the friendly crew who are happy to give you any information about the route or London that you need. Hopefully before the end of this video we'll be talking to them as well. We've got to showcase how well they're doing on this fantastic route. To my left, of course, is Westminster Underground Station, for those of you who like their history of London. In a moment we'll be travelling over Westminster Bridge and past the London Eye to our terminus of Waterloo. Please no other puns as we arrive at London Waterloo. Such a smooth journey on this bus, you could eat your dinner off of it. We've seen the road to our left has been closed for some reason. Taking a moment to appreciate the proper Leyland engine on this bus. Glad you enjoyed the video, Paul. When you're up in London next, I do genuinely recommend you take a trip on this route. Knowing how much you love London as much as I do, I recommend it, and it's very, very good value. In fact, it's the same good value as when we was on the tour buses in Yarmouth. £5 for a return ticket. It's not part of the London network, but it is very, very good value for money. We're now coming over Westminster Bridge. I am going to spin the camera to show you all the London Eye. As you can see, the views coming over Westminster Bridge. If we ignore the motorbike there, the views coming over Westminster Bridge are brilliant. I say we'll be arriving at our final destination, Waterloo, but this is a really good route to travel on for anybody. There's the London Eye. Of course, we're now coming up, literally the bus stop is called the London Eye, so this is the stop for the London Eye. Of course, we're now coming up near County Hall, which is the end, now the current terminus of London Route 53. We are currently coming down by the edge of County Hall near St Thomas's Hospital to the right of the bus, not far from London Waterloo. Very smooth journey we've had on here. Very, very smooth journey, absolutely brilliant. I would like to thank everybody that's watched this video. But the crew on this route are doing an absolutely amazing job. Myself and the team at Thunder Radio London totally support this, and I think it's an amazing route. The company doing a really good job of keeping London's history going. Now coming up to the edge of Waterloo Station. We're coming right underneath Waterloo Station now. On this proper London icon. Obviously just gone underneath Waterloo Station. Over to the right is Lower Marston, which is down the bottom of Waterloo. To the left is the Waterloo Station taxi rank. Such a smooth journey on this vehicle, even though we're coming past quite a few bumpy roads, but it's so smooth and comfortable on here. The drivers slow down so smoothly so we hardly feel a thing as we come round underneath the famous entrance of Waterloo Station. we are coming up on Waterloo Station, which is the end of our journey. I've personally enjoyed my trip on the route, but I recommend anybody watching this who wants to travel on this route, please do. Because it is such a lovely route. Before we go, I'm hopefully going to be able to I'll hopefully show you how in good condition the inside of this vehicle really is. As you can see, if we look round, it is really such a nice, clean bus. Everyone on here does a really good job. Just a quick look to show you how clean it is on the inside. It is such a brilliant vehicle, such a brilliant job. Everyone on here does a really, really, really good job. But before we go, before we end the video, there is one thing we are going to be doing. Before we end the video, I would like to say thank you. This has been our conductor, who was very helpful. Thank him very, very much for all the stops during the journey. He's done very, very well. Thank you very much, and we have really enjoyed our journey today. That's all right. I hope to see you again soon. Before we do end the video, there's one more person we've got to thank. Before this video ends, this is our driver. We've got to thank him as well. Thank you very much for a nice journey, very smooth. Everyone watching the video has thoroughly enjoyed it. And this video will be put up on our website later on today for those of you who missed it. Thank you very much to you both for a really good trip.